Excellent, guys. Well, I don't see any more hands in the air, so very quick, Natalie.
Obviously, you've all spoken about communication with students. How do you envisage communication working within a board when you have externals that are down in London, you have people that are here maybe working together day to day, student trustees that maybe don't have such regular contact?
Lauren, then Mike.
Okay, I'm going to say that we all know how much time students and probably business people as well spend on the internet. Blackberries and iPhones mean that email is constantly on the go. So I think that email is a really good way that you can copy everybody in and make sure everybody's getting the same message. It works really efficiently. I think that being a trustee isn't just something that you do for the minimum 4 meetings that we have a year. I think it's something you're doing all the time. So I think that things like phoning, email and stuff is something that you can do to make sure that people are always thinking about it, because the big stuff that affects the union doesn't just happen 4 times a year. It doesn't stay static. So I'd say that maybe not constant. I'm not going to be on my BlackBerry 24/7 emailing everybody, but just making things convenient and making sure that we make the most of things that are available to us, even things like phone conferencing, but ensure that communication runs smoothly.
I think the delegation is really important, because obviously we've got the 2 key subcommittees, DEC and the Finance Committee, so decisions can be made at a lower level and then fed back again via email and whatever, or taken to a trustee meeting. And I do think that a lot of things that we can do, subcommittees are good ways to do things in which we can pick out key people who are available to come and meet regularly, and then use that to feed back to the main board. But obviously phone and email contact is invaluable.
Yeah, I mean, I can't beat what they said. I don't really actually think it'll be a really big issue, to be honest. I think emailing is so easy, it's not hard, I don't ever envisage this ever being an issue. And I think it's so easy nowadays to just email everyone, so I think as long as we work together and as everyone does it, it'll be fine.
As I previously said, I've worked in companies before where, again, we'd only meet with our sort of top bosses a couple of times a year, but if we ever had any issues, there was no issues contacting each other, because we've got email and whatnot now, and everyone's a phone call away at the end of the day.
I mean, obviously using technology, email, phone and stuff like that. Mike talked about creating subcommittees, and I think that's certainly a useful tool, but I would be slightly worried about creating subcommittees without any of the co-opted trustees there, because, as I said in my house, all the trustees do have their distinctive roles, and if you leave the co-opted trustees off a certain committee, you lose out on the expertise they have, just as if you leave a student trustee off there, you're not getting the student representation you need.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, candidates. Best of luck to you. And of course, voting's open on Monday for them, so thank you very much.